The sailing ship. Well, it's November. It's time to get back to boat building. There's been plenty of sailing all summer and outdoor activity. Now the weather's starting to go terrible, and so let's get busy. Where we left off with this Haven 12.5 was the keel. I'm trying to fit this piece of white oak in here on top of the keel, and I'm actually having to do this in two pieces because I couldn't find a piece of white oak that was big enough, long enough, and thick enough. The plan, I believe, calls for this to be 1 3/8 inch thick. I've got this one here cut out, and then you kind of see over here stretched out on the workbench is the other half of it, which I'm going to have to plane down. It'll be a little too thick. Anyway, I've really had some struggles trying to figure this out because I went with the measurements in the plan, and what I was running into was that I was sticking out past the flat spots in the floors and the frames. And it's hard to see now. I'm starting to steam this. I've got it the size I want it. I've got my little wallpaper steamer. You can see it on the floor over there. Set up. I don't know if you can hear it. It sounds like it's making noise. It is. Let's take a look at this thing. When I did the ribs or the frames, these pieces of white oak down here, I did those in that steam box over there, but I couldn't use the steam box on this. There's just no way to do it. So I've got some of this heavy-duty plastic, came in a tube, and I've got that all wrapped around the front end of the keel here, and then taped down. And I've got my little wallpaper steamer here. The hose goes up there, and I've just got it stuck in the end of the plastic there and taped. And I don't think we've got any steam rolling in there yet. I may do another video here in a minute once we get some steam rolling. It's probably going to take this an hour though. In the meantime, I've been working on the plan over here, and you can see all the half breadths for either the rabbet line or the top of the keel where like the deadwood will sit. That's the back end there. So anyway, I cut this down last night so that I could get it to sit on here so that it would, back here you'd probably be able to see it a little bit better, to get to sit down on these flat spots on the frames. So when that gets, I'll have to steam this end too, but when that comes down here, then I want it to be able to match up with the widths where it's supposed to be flat. And then of course I got the bed logs all smoothed down and straight to where this keel timber should lay flat up against there. Now I have finally come to the decision that I'm going to cedar strip this. I'm not going to go traditional planking. I did put that stern knee on the transom. Transom's dirty. That's my next thing while I'm waiting for steam is I'm going to vacuum. Anyway, so I've decided I am going to cedar strip this because this boat's going to live on a trailer most of its life, and I'm going to fiberglass it. I just don't want to have to worry about it sitting in the water and waiting to take up. So anyway, I don't know what I'm doing steaming this thing. I've seen it done on video, and I'm going to try to copy that, so we'll see how it goes. All right, more later. Yikes.